for tuning in to another video. My name is Stacy and I am the creator of Twisted Kinks Crochet. If this is your first time here, I do hope that you stick around to the end of the video with some good stuff. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back and checking in on what we have going on now. So this video will be a little bit different than my other videos because I'm pretty much just going to show you what I did on my trip for my 55th birthday. Yes, I am 55. I cannot believe it. And I took a trip to Amarillo to spend time with my niece/daughter. And we did, a little bit of sightseeing, a little bit of adventure. We had good food, good conversations. And it was just a great way to spend my birthday. So we'll talk a little bit about what I packed to crochet while I was on travel and what I made. I'm going to show you the blanket that I was working on, the baby blanket, how I boxed all of that up. I'll also show you the blanket that I made with the 2 baby cakes that I got. And then I don't know if I said this already, but we'll talk about the hats. And then I'll show you how to make a pumpkin. So if any of this interests you, let's get into the video. So here I am packing for the airport. I have a little crochet bag with a couple of projects, crochet hooks, scissors, darning needles. I had no problem getting through TSA and just enough stuff to keep me busy while on my flights. And these are the hats that I made while on travel. Big shout out to Autumn Kazzy for the room decorations and just for making the whole weekend such a special weekend for me. I thanked them a billion times while I was there, but I just got to shout them out again and thank them for all the things that they did in planning the events for my birthday weekend. And that includes the day at the spa, the afternoon of my birthday, and dinner at Cellar 55 that night. And I guess 55 is a nod, Cellar 55 is a nod to my age, 55. The next day we were off to one of the places that I was most excited to go to Amarillo to visit, and that was Palo Duro Canyon. It is called the Grand Canyon of Texas. It's the second largest canyon in the United States. And again, I'm so thankful to have had them to take me, because there's no way that I could have driven on those narrow roads on the side of the canyon to get down into the canyon to do the hikes. I mean, it was amazing. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful drive, but it's not something I could have done myself. We spent most of the afternoon in taking our time going down into the canyon, stopping along the way at the outpost and the visitor center. We got down to the Lighthouse Trail, which is one of the most popular trails in the canyon. It takes you up to a rock formation called the Lighthouse. We didn't go all the way, and I think you'll see a clip of the video. We didn't go all the way because we just weren't prepared to do so on that day. But we have plans to go back and make the full hike to get all the way to the Lighthouse rock formation. Once we left the canyon, we just got something to eat and chilled out for the rest of the evening. And on the next day, which was my final day in Amarillo celebrating my birthday, we did a couple of local attractions: Buc-ee's, Route 66 Visitor Center, and Cadillac Range. And this is the finished blanket that I made with the baby cakes yarn. I worked on this on my return trip from Amarillo and finished it a couple of days later. I put 2 rounds of double crochets for the border, and this is ready to go. Side note, this is a book that I'm currently reading, This Kind of Trouble. We'll talk about it more in the next video. And here I am back home from an amazing birthday weekend. It really was a good time. But anyway, here I am preparing the baby blanket to be delivered. It is, so what I do is I spray down the blankets with a mixture of fabric softener and water for 2 reasons. Obviously, to give it a good smell, and then also it helps me to shake the blanket. And then I let it dry, and then I start boxing it up. These boxes I got from Amazon, so you'll see in the next clips how I present the box for the baby blanket. And just to clarify, this blanket was already in the making before I went on my birthday trip. It was featured in a previous video, so if you want to know the pattern, you can go back to the previous video and learn all about that. But yeah, she's ready to go. This is how I box up those baby blankets. Love the presentation. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's make a crochet pumpkin. I start with a chain of 16. Your starting chain will determine how tall your pumpkin will be. So you can go as many chains as you would like. Then do a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, single crochet all the way down. And then for the remainder of the project, you're going to do half double crochets in the back loops only until you get this project as long as you want it to be. This will determine how wide your pumpkin will be. Once you have all your rows together, bring your ends together, line up your stitches, join the ends. I do it with a slip stitch. And for this project, I did 25 rows. Once you have your ends sewn together, go ahead and fasten off. Leave a long tail for cinching your pumpkin. You'll go in and out of your stitches all the way around until you come back to your starting point, pull it, and then you'll have the bottom complete. Then we stuff it. After you've stuffed it to your heart's desire, do your cinching again for the top and just go in and out of your stitches all the way around. Pull it tight, and then you have your pumpkin. Now you can make your pumpkin sections more defined by taking the thread, pulling it up from the bottom through to the top, securing that yarn where you want to define the section, and then pulling it tight. Then keep going all the way around until your pumpkin looks the way you want it to look. Fasten off, sew a stem. To do the stem, I think I did 8 chains, and then I went back in with the slip stitch up and down the row 2 times, and then just sewed it on to the top center of the pumpkin to make it look, the way I wanted it to look. And you can make your stem as long as you want it to be. And that's it. Very simple, very easy. You can give them away as gifts. You can decorate with them. I paired mine with the white pumpkin candle and just have that as decor. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, thank you very much for sticking around. Please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, leaving me a little comment. I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving. Be safe, and I will meet you back here in the next video.